Alright, it's Friday, the evening before the big race. There's supposed to be some big storms around. Yeah. Oh, there is some to the west, but there ain't too many here, so hopefully it stays that way. But anyway, I haven't been doing much videoing because I've been crack-a-lacking trying to get this thing to do right. I put that air fuel gauge in the truck and learned a bunch with that. So what I'm trying to do is fatten this carburetor up. I've changed the metering rods and I just put some bigger jets in it. Trying to fatten it up. I got the thinnest secondary rods I can find, which I think are DAs. Let me see here. DG maybe. DG. Which are pretty thin. I don't know why, but this thing needs as rich as it can get. Richer than it is on that Pontiac 400 in the Firebird. But so far I've got it to, at wide open throttle, like 13 and a half to 1, which I think is just a little on the lean side at 7 pounds boost. So I'm going to try to fatten it up a little bit more and keep playing with it. I'm not going to have it in its ideal configuration for the big race, but it's running pretty good. The seat of the pants feel is, it's as good as a warmed up 350, I'd say. Let me get this carburetor together. I still got a lot of stuff to do. I got to get a lot of things together for tomorrow, but we're doing it tomorrow. Well, I got her dialed in pretty good. Not as good as I'd like, but look at what we got going on here. A power steering leak, it appears. So let me investigate that. Sort of looks like my return line's just a little loose. I hope that's all it is. Alright. Best I can tell, it was only leaking a little bit on the return line where it goes into the gearbox. I sprayed it off a little bit with some carburetor cleaner after I tightened it up, and it don't seem to be leaking no more. So, I think I'm good. I think this thing's going to have to be, I'm going to have to call it good before it goes to the racetrack. We're making 7 pounds of boost. Maybe we'll bump that up a little bit. We'll see later. But the timing's safe. It's about 30 degrees total. It seems to be running right around 12 to 1 wide open throttle. And it seems to like it rich. It wants to idle at about 12 and a half, 13 to 1. And it's not perfect. I put a little bit stronger spring in the primary metering rods, and I don't know that it likes that. Maybe change that, but it's going to have to be good enough for tomorrow. I still got to do a bunch of other stuff. Looks like I need to clean some bugs off the windshield too. It's pretty nasty. The Popo is doing quite a stroke of business out there. Hear the sirens left and right. It's kind of late. We just went and put some race gas in the Firebird, and I didn't show you, but the little man just drove this truck in here. I didn't want y'all to think I was being dangerous or risky standing in front of the truck. You know. But there is a way out there. You can stand here, and if danger ensues, you step to the side. But I had confidence the man was doing just fine, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's no problem. Okay. Alright, it's the morning of the race. I'm getting things situated. I got Mrs. Heavy Chevy in her sweatshirt staying warm. I got the Firebird on the trailer with race gas in it. I got the little man doing whatever he does. And I noticed my power steering line is leaking. I hope I got one. Doggone it, no time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, made a mess on the floor, spilled oil. Had to do a little MacGyvering, but I think we're done leaking. I had to take the power steering line off a junk truck, but it was, oh, I saw a drop over here. Had to take the power steering line off a junk truck out there and put a compression fitting on it to make it work, because this is a O-ring type and that's a flare type on the pump. Alright, I don't think it was a leak. I snugged everything up a little bit more. I can't see another drip, so I think I'm good. Can't be leaking oil when you're on the drag strip, don't you know? Alright, now I need a back trailer in here and air for tires. Like a spool. Alright, it's in race trim, I think. Looks like we've got a little weather moving in. But we're going to try to get there early and make it happen. And hopefully my junk will stay together. And we'll get to see this one run too. Well, we're on our way to the drag strip, but we're minus the GMC. We developed a little trouble with her. The oil pan's got a hole in it, so you can't. It's pretty lousy drag racing weather. Looks like the whole day's kind of jinxed. But that was fun in the rain. Alright, here's what's happening. The oil pan's off it. It's jacked up. The assistance of Got Milky 1 there. Seems we got a hole in the oil pan, so it was leaking lots of oil and it wouldn't go down the track. So we got excited and left the truck here on the lift and went to the track.
It rained. We didn't race anyway, so.
And figured out it was raining once we got there, so.
We're going to do this again tomorrow.
That's right.
It's all going to be good.
We're going to fix it. We're going to carry on. Here, I'll show you the oil pan. Alright, here's the oil pan. I done welded it up. It's got a hole in it. That's a temporary gasket. Don't think that's permanent. You gotta take the cap off.
It's a good thing I took the cap off, because now I got you in the film.
The toboggan is a slab, but down
So, we've got a passel of people working on the budget turbo and a few spectators.
No, I think he calls a beanie a toboggan.
I think with that we should get it fixed.
Yeah.